on, guys? It's your boy KG for Life here with another YouTube video, but this time it's a YouTube video that's a little bit more in-depth about the Hall of Ancient Heroes. I had a viewer today ask me the question of, hey, look, what is the Hall of Ancient Heroes? Why is it there? What can I do to make sure I don't make the mistakes that the normal player would make that doesn't know about it? So we're going to go in depth, and I hope you are listening, Venom, because I am going to say this live on Twitch. If you haven't known that yet, things are down below for y'all. Come by, say hi, say what's up, and I hope to see y'all next time I am live, which is on Monday, when this video will be live on Sunday. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, the Hall of Ancient Heroes was a recent addition to Cookie Run Kingdom. It was before the Ascension update happened, alright? And the way that the Hall of Ancient Heroes works, without having to read all of this stuff, because a lot of people don't like reading, alright? People don't like reading. So we're going to go in depth a little bit. So what's going to happen is the Hall of Ancient Heroes is sort of a level boosting system for cookies that are not being used religiously, okay? They're not being used giving your resources. Excuse me. Because to level up cookies, to level up any cookie, takes skill powder and star jellies. Star jellies and skill powder are the main two things that are going to level up your cookie. So, what comes in the Hall of Ancient Heroes is you have the 5 main heroes, which is the highest level cookies you have available on the spot. Sorry about that. The highest level cookies that you have on a spot, and for right now, as we can look here, I have 4 level 70s and 1 level 65. Hall of Ancient Heroes is where it's gonna help you as a player get those cookies that you can't level up to the right level so you can use them right away. But the main thing about it is this, and people don't know this, you have to get them to level 30 first. When a cookie reaches level 30, they have the access of being put in the Hall of Ancient Heroes. Now, what cookies should you put in a Hall of Ancient Heroes? Okay, that is a question that is for the player that's playing themselves. Okay, but as somebody like me, I keep up with the meta. I'm a content creator. I keep up with the meta as much as I can because I need to. So, the cookies that you want to put into the Hall of Ancient Heroes are the cookies that are being used in the meta, so to speak. And as you can see, the line of 9 that I do have sitting here, we have Dark Cow, we have Clotted Cream, we have and I'm sorry, I suck with the names sometimes. We have Oyster, Wildberry, Crunchy Chip, Pumpkin Pie, Pomegranate, Financier, and last but not least, Caramel Arrow cookie. And the reason why I have all of these cookies here on the bottom is the sole reason is for Arena. These cookies are being used for Arena. And I am trying my best to keep up with the metas that are going on, i.e. when there's a new cookie coming out, I'm just going to open up a slot. You know, it takes slots and it takes Ascendant, Radiant Shards to open slots up. And the more you open up, the more expensive it gets. So now, you're going to ask yourself this one important question of, what cookies should I put up on top? What cookies should I be focused on that should be the main 5 cookies? And I'm going to say...
Oh, yes, Daddy!
Sorry about that. I'm going to say, without a shadow of a doubt, you want to... give me a second. There we go. Without a shadow of a doubt, you want to focus on your guild boss battle teams. And you may ask, but your guild boss battle teams are not going to be the main cookies you use in World Exploration, in the arena, in Cookie Alliance. That may be the case, and that may be true, but I'm going to fight you with this argument. If you put the cookies in the guild boss battle in the Hall of Ancient Heroes as your main five cookies, the cookies that are on the bottom of those rows will come into play later. Because the sole reason why I tell people to focus on your guild boss battle cookies first and make those your highest level cookies off the bat is because you are always going to get gems, as you can see here. You're always going to get gems, no matter every time, every week, you're going to get gems. If you're in the right guild, you'll get more gems. It just depends on the type of guild that you're in and how much gems you'll get from being able to do those guild rewards. As you can see here, my guild reward is going to be 1,500 with a personal contribution of 300. So in total, I get a total of around 1,800 gems every week, and that's because I put my guild boss battle team first in leveling up Max. Yeah, Cream Unicorn is not a part of my guild boss battle, but he was the second cookie I got to level 70 because he did become meta very fast, and I didn't have a slot open for him, so I just made him my level 70, and that's why he's in there. But I recommend finding a really good guild boss battle team that you're using. For me, it's Vampire, Cotton, Dark Choco, Affogato, and Sorbet. That's my main guild boss team battle. And the thing is, if you have this team right here put into the Hall of Ancient Heroes as your max level, as your max level cookies, everything else will fall into place of who you should put in the Hall of Ancient Heroes. My recommendation: put somebody like Dark Cow in there, put somebody like Wildberry in there, Crunchy Choco Chip in there, Pumpkin Pie, Pomegranate, Financier, Caramel Arrow. Like, pretty much these are my recommendations of the cookies that I have here right now. The cookies that are in my Hall of Ancient Heroes are the ones that I would recommend putting in the Hall of Ancient Heroes. And every time a new cookie comes out, get it to level 30, open up a slot, and put that mofo in there. That's just literally how it is. The way I see it is, I'm giving you a recommendation of doing these set cookies and these set things, but it's not set in stone. If you feel like you can do better with whoever you have on the top or whoever you're going to put in the disciples, then you can do that. But I recommend you to put the cookies that are really going to be used. Because, and I'm going to show you here, when you take out a cookie out of the Hall of Ancient Heroes, you're not going to be able to use that slot for 5 days. It's a 5-day span on when you can use that spot again. Some people are okay with it, so some people take them out and some people put something else. But if you do take out a cookie out of the Hall of Ancient Heroes and you decide to level up that cookie to level 70, its skill progression level, the skills that you already put into the cookie, will stick. So you don't lose those when you do take them out. So that's where I say I recommend you to put the right cookies in there, because once you take it out, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait them 5 days. There's no skipping that with gems or anything like that. It's a full 5 days you're gonna have to wait. So my recommendation in this video that I'm giving you is focus on your guild boss battle teams. Make them level 70. Your Paragon cookie is your lowest cookies level. So whatever cookie is the lowest level is gonna be what all the cookies in a disciple slot is going to be. So as you can see, Affogato is level 65. All of my cookies here will be level 65. Once Affogato gets to level 70, all of these cookies here will be level 70. It keeps it up to where you'll be able to keep on using these cookies constantly if you keep them in the Hall of Ancient Heroes as a disciple. But some people do wind up taking these out and do wind up leveling these up. See, as you can see here, he's level 44 right now, well, level 48 right now. And I am actually in the process of wanting to level up some of these cookies to be able to get them to the right level. So, those are my thoughts. Those are what I would recommend you to do when it comes to focusing on the Hall of Ancient Heroes, okay? All you have to do is pick the top 5 cookies you like, and or pick the top 5 cookies that are in your guild boss battles, keep them up there and level them up. You don't have to what's that word? You do not have to focus on them purely. Okay, so like if you have them in there as the Hall of Ancient Heroes as the top 5, you don't have to level them up right away. What you could do is keep them in there and level them up progressively. Meaning like once you get, this is how I did it, and this is what I'm doing from now on, is once I get enough star jellies to level up a cookie to 70, then I pick one of the top 5. I'm like, okay, cool, vampire. I have all of the star jellies to level up vampire to level 70. Boom, done. My first 70 was vampire. Did it again with cotton. Took about a week to get that much. Took about a week. And then we did cotton. Then we did exactly when Cream Unicorn came out is when I was able to get him to level 70. So I had enough waiting. And then that's where it comes up to me having 4 level 70s at this moment. But I highly implore you, these are the cookies you do not want to put in the Hall of Ancient Heroes. And I say this because these cookies are so important to the game itself. Cotton cookie, vampire, espresso, purple yam at this point because he's actually starting to become really, really good. Anybody that's in your guild boss battle as well. And the reason why that is because you want to have those slots open for other cookies that aren't being used in the guild boss battles. Cotton's being used, Vampire's being used, Choco's being used, Affogado's being used, Sorbet Shark is being used, Crunchy Chip is being used. All these cookies, and I have Crunchy Chocolate Chip in the Hall of Ancient Heroes right now because I don't use them in the guild boss battles. I have a set team, so I'm not going to put him in the guild boss battles. He's used in the arena. That's all it is. So I highly recommend you do not put, and I'll show you here exactly. I'll show you here. The cookies that I have in here right now, you don't want to put in the Hall of Ancient Heroes, okay? Almond cookie is one. Sorbet Shark, we said Sorbet Shark is one. Eclair is another. Purple Yam, Espresso. Let's see who else. Yeah, that's it. That's really, yeah. That's pretty much it. Espresso, Purple Yam. Oh, and maybe her. It's a hit or miss with her. Oh yeah, and also Parfait. So we'll go down the line. The 5 that are already in my top 5 right now, you don't want to put in the Hall of Ancient Heroes. I recommend you not to do that. But also, almond cookie, sorbet, parfait, eclair, purple yam, espresso. You know, those are the types of cookies you don't want to put in there. And you may be asking, why don't you want to put these 2 in there? Because they're already there. Well, the reason why you don't want to put those in there is because the Hall of Ancient Heroes is a level boost. It's not the actual level. And as you can see here, you can switch from actual level to level boost. And when it comes to vampire and Espresso and Purple Yam, they have to be level 50 for you to get this right here. To get the magic candies, they have to be level 50. And they have to be actual level 50. They can't be in the Hall of Ancient Heroes. They have to be actually level 50 to get those candies. And I'm probably gonna regret having some of the cookies that I do have in the Hall of Ancient Heroes right now, because they are gonna come out with more. They are gonna come out with more magic candies. And I gotta be ready for that when it happens. So those are my thoughts. Those are my recommendations that I would give to you. Yes, you don't have to follow them, and no, that's not the end all be all. If you want to have fun, you want to do what you want to do, go ahead and do that. I'm just giving you the recommendation that I see fit with the Hall of Ancient Heroes and how I see that you should do it, and that's focus on your guild boss battles. Your guild boss battles will always be a guaranteed amount of gems every week. So, this has been your boy KG for Life. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.